So you're thinking about living in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys. Well, in this video, I'm going to take you on a food tour of 12 restaurants in downtown Waynesboro. So let's go ahead and get started right now. If this is your first time to the channel and you want to know everything there is to know about living, eating, sleeping, and playing here in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys, then click on that subscribe button and touch that bell icon so you can be the first to be notified about all the current real estate market information here in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys. Hi, my name's Stefan, and along with my wife Leslie, we get phone calls and emails every day from folks just like you who are looking to sell their home or buy a home here in the Shenandoah Valley, and we absolutely love to help those folks when they call. So whether you're looking to move in 9 days or 90 days, just pick up the phone and give us a call. Shoot us a text, send us an email. That information's all in the description down below, and we'll be happy to help you sell your home or buy a home here in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys. Now, as I mentioned, today we are going to look at some restaurants in the Waynesboro area. Most of them are in the downtown area, but Waynesboro is a little bit more spread out than Stanton was. So we're going to start from the west side of town, and in part one of this first video, we're going to look at 6 restaurants. And then in part 2, we're going to go to the east and look at the restaurants that are further to the east. So with that being said, like I say, it's Saturday today, and we're out here in front of Waynesboro's farmers market that we have every Saturday. Just another great thing about the Shenandoah Valley. Farmers markets all over the place. Harrisonburg, Stanton, Waynesboro, all over the place. There's never really a shortage of places to come and get fresh fruits and vegetables, honey, and all sorts of things. Well, with that being said, we're here to talk about restaurants, so let's go ahead and let's make a move and let's go to our first restaurant. So we're at our first stop. We are here at the River Burger Bar. If you're looking for a fantastic burger and a great craft brew, look no further than coming right here. The owner, Mandy, is also co-owner of several local breweries and has served in the food services industry, including offices all the way up to CFO. Some of the burger options here from which you can choose are, of course, the Wayne's Burger, the Hipster, and the Shiner. The River also features vegetarian, vegan, and gluten-free menus, and they're sensitive to food allergies and do not use peanut oil to cook their food in. So if you're feeling the urge for a great burger and a brew, stop by the River. Their 4.8 Google review ranking doesn't lie. Leslie and I have been here. It's a great spot, and they have some of the best burgers and menu items in all of Waynesboro. So we're here in front of the Broad Street Grill, formerly known as the Tailgate Grill. The Broad Street Grill is an American restaurant with American food, and they're specifically known for their burgers. As a matter of fact, Broad Street Grill can boast being voted the #1 burger in the Valley. What do you think about that? Are they the best? Let us know in the comments below. Now, while the name, the Broad Street Grill, has changed from the Tailgate Grill, the menu and all you've known and loved has not changed. They're located at 1106 West Broad Street, just west of the downtown area here in Waynesboro, and they have 4.6 stars on their Google reviews. So we're here just outside of downtown Waynesboro, literally about 4 or 5 blocks away, 2-minute drive, probably about a 5-minute walk, maybe 7-minute walk. And we're in the Tree Street area here in Waynesboro. Like I say, you're very close to downtown. Additionally, you're about 7 to 8 minutes from Interstate 81 and where all of the shopping is there along I-81. Obviously, this is a very well-established neighborhood. Been here for a long time, and you're going to see houses in here from the late 1800s, early 1900s, all the way up through the 1980s that are being built. As far as the price range goes, again, that can vary greatly too, according to the style of the house, of course, and size. But on average, you're going to run probably anywhere from $200,000 to $600,000 here in this neighborhood. So with that being said, I'm coming up here on the home that I want to show you here, and this home is currently on the market. It is listed for $449,000. It has 4 beds and 4 baths. It was built in 1900, one of those older homes. You love that beautiful wraparound porch there. It has 2,877 square feet of finished living space, and 2,118 of that is in the house. There's also an accessory apartment over a garage for another 759 above ground square feet as well. So if you take all of that square footage together, that comes down to out to about $156 a square foot, and it sits on 0.24 of an acre. But like I say, a well-established house. You got to love that porch that wraps all the way around the house here. So just one of the homes here in this historic area just outside of downtown Waynesboro. You can't miss their mascot. I mean, just look for the pickle. As the name implies, Deli Up is a fantastic restaurant that serves delicatessen-style sandwiches and dishes. You'll find lots of folks here for lunch, but also later in the day as well for a draft beer and for dinner. Deli Up has arguably one of the best beer selections in town with their draft and hard-to-find beers. If you like oysters, make sure to stop by for Friday night oysters from time to time so you can enjoy the oysters and from time to time even some light entertainment. Oh, and I almost forgot. Don't forget to get a homemade pickle when you stop by. So maybe you've watched my other video about Waynesboro that had a thumbnail, Gators in Waynesboro. Well, I'm not sure that gator made it out of town because one of the appetizers here at the Greenleaf is fried Louisiana alligator. What? Oh, well, that alligator was from Florida. So, well, I guess maybe he made it out of town. Seriously, though, the Greenleaf Grill has one of the largest menus with a plethora of food and drink choices. Chef Chris Hollinger, trained at the famed Commander's Palace restaurant, brings a New Orleans flair to downtown Waynesboro. You'll find soups, salads, grilled panini, sandwiches, and burgers like the half-pound Angus beef burger, crab cake sandwich, and Philly cheesesteak on the menu. Additionally, there are entrees like lasagna, pan-seared duck breast, and chicken marsala. And the list of beers and adult beverages seems almost endless. Stop by sometime after 4 p.m. to see why over 750 people say the Greenleaf Grill deserves 4.6 stars. So we're here in the Charleston Park neighborhood, and really nice newer neighborhoods here in Waynesboro. A lot of the houses here were built back in the early 2000s, to the mid 2010s, and so on. So got a lot of newer houses here. You're about probably 5 to 7 minutes away from downtown Waynesboro. And if you want to get over to the shopping area where Highway 81 is, Target, a lot of the name brands, you're looking at about a 10 to 12 minute drive. One of the other things about this neighborhood, there's no HOA in this neighborhood. And also there is the houses here, you're going to see a lot of houses in the $300,000 range as well. Maybe some in the fours as well, but I would say at least $300,000 to $400,000 on average. So with that being said, I want to take you up here and show you one of the houses that's currently on the market. So the home that you see behind me here is currently on the market, as I said. It is listed for $364,900. It was built just 11 years ago in 2012. It has 3 bedrooms and 2 baths. It has 1,698 square feet of finished living space. All of that is above ground. You break that down, that's about $214 a square foot. It sits on a 0.1 acre lot. And as you can see, if you just look, it's kind of on a nice little rounded street here, and just a really nice neighborhood to be in here. You could say that for the owner of the Gumbo Hut, good food and cooking was in her blood. After a great journey to today and years of practice and refining, the Gumbo Hut now offers Creole food that is cooked from the heart. Main dishes include red rice and beans, jambalaya with chicken, and gumbo yaya, just to name a few. Not into gumbo? Well, then try one of their sandwiches, which include the Bayou Bourbon Burger. There are multiple sides as well, and also desserts such as pecan pie and raspberry donut cheesecake. Boy, that sounds good. By the end of the meal, you may not have been to the Louisiana Bayou, but the Gumbo Hut will definitely make you think you were. So for our last restaurant, I've come to the smallest of them all. Literally, I mean, look, wedged between these two buildings here is Sam's Hot Dog Stand. And who doesn't love a great story like Sam's Hot Dog Stand? Former Waynesboro Mayor Frank Lucente, who originally grew up in Huntington, West Virginia, often used to visit a hot dog stand there and fell in love with their hot dogs and their chili dogs. After his favorite stand in town there closed, he looked all over town and asked the owner to find the recipe. And the owner said he would take the recipe to his grave. No giving that recipe away. Well, with a little work, Frank found a lady in town that was cooking hot dogs at church bazaars. And she was the one that had given the original restaurant owner the original recipe to those hot dogs. Now, with that in hand, Frank and his partner Rocco Muriel invented an even better chili sauce that eventually led to the creation of the first Sam's Hot Dog Stand in Huntington, West Virginia. Today, Sam's 53 locations are local fixtures here in West Virginia and in the Shenandoah Valley and beyond. Their 100% beef hot dogs, steamed buns, fresh cut onions, and coleslaw made daily from scratch are a favorite to many here in the area, which has led to this hot dog stand here in Waynesboro receiving 4.7 stars on Google reviews. Just a really neat success story here in the Valley. And like I say, I hope you've enjoyed some of the restaurants here and some of the homes that we've taken a look at as well. And this is only part one. We got part two coming. But like I say, if you're interested in selling your home or buying your home, just pick up the phone and give us a call, shoot us a text, send us that email. That information is all down below. And Leslie and I would be more than happy to help you sell your home or make your move here in Virginia's beautiful mountains and valleys. But like I always say, right here from in front of the infamous Sam's Hot Dog Stands, or one of the 53 of them, until next time, we'll see you around town.